military has been shooting unarmed protesters in Gaza. Already today, over 40 Palestinians in Gaza have been killed, and we are calling on the Jewish community in America to speak out against this violence and to end support for Israel's occupation.
Which side are you on, my people? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I'm here because I'm sick and tired of Trump and other politicians using perceived support, American Jewish support for the occupation, for policy that supports this endless occupation. And we're here, we're American, we're Jewish, we're publicly Jewish, and we're publicly anti-occupation. And this is the tip of the iceberg, and there's many of us.
Leaders supporting the embassy move to Jerusalem.
We are horrified by Israel's violent response to Palestinian non-violent protests.
We are here.
We are here.
Because we are fighting.
Because we are fighting.
For the soul of the Jewish people.
For the soul of the Jewish people.
Jews who are watching this and think I'm self-hating, I really want to know why you feel like Palestinians are a threat. I don't feel threatened by Palestinians. I don't feel threatened inherently by any non-Jews. I feel threatened by Richard Spencer and other white supremacists who Donald Trump has said nice things about. I feel threatened by the Israeli government inflaming anti-Semitism by doing clearly immoral things. I feel threatened by members of my own community telling me I'm not a real member of my community. Palestinians are not a threat to me. I don't feel any reason to put up walls with huge machine guns between me and my neighbors. And I really want to know if the rest of my people are going to join me on the side of freedom and dignity.
I know. Which side are you on? Because when we think about risk, and the risks that we're willing to take as part of a movement, as part of a larger movement against the occupation, it's often really quite small. When we consider that it is a risk for Palestinians often to live their lives, it is a risk for them to speak out against the occupation, it is a lethal risk, we need to acknowledge that. And we need to consider that while we're here, and while we came, and while we said that we were prepared to risk arrest, and that would make it newsworthy, and this is particularly for the press and for Facebook Live, that doesn't make it newsworthy. What's newsworthy is that we could do all of this freely, and that Palestinians could not. What's newsworthy is that we could do anything, that we could exercise our rights and our privilege freely, like we ought to, but Palestinians could not.